Morning, everybody. I have a very easy process to move the meat birds cage now, so check this out. One-man operation now. First, we bring their food. So the day I move them once every 2 days, and on the day I want to move them, I don't give them food at night. So I bring the food over. So that's where the new location is going to be. Release the beasts. Oh, I lost a bird last night. That's frustrating. And we're going to butcher them today, or this week. That's annoying. We were just about to butcher the birds this week, and I lost a bird last night. Come on, big bird. Here's the door. Come on. Right here. Come on. Hey. Hey. Hello. Right here. Over here. Come on. Come on, big bird. Come on. Hey. Come on. Oh, they're not very smart sometimes. Over here. Come on, big guy. Over here. Come on. Come here. Well, come here. There you go. Go get your food. Now, they're easy to deal with because they're going to go to their food all on their own. They don't try to escape, so they're really simple to handle. Oh, wow. Put that back in there. Had a log full of carpenter ants that I put in there for them to eat. That's it. Now they're all taken care of for another 2 days. I just move them every 2 days. And they're good to go. Now I've got to pry out a dead meat bird, which is a waste. That's a sad waste because we were just about to butcher the big ones this week. And they were all healthy yesterday. They were all fine. And that's the problem with meat birds. You've got to risk. You're going to take some losses with the Cornish cross meat birds. They have health issues. You're going to have spontaneous death. It's nothing you can do. It's just a calculated risk you're going to have to take. Fortunately, that's the only death from this batch. We've been very, very blessed, I could say. I don't know how you want to put it, with the health of the birds that we've had. We haven't had many deaths. But anyway, the big ones are going in the freezer this week, and we've got another batch ordered. Hey guys, got a package in the mail. It's very heavy. It's from Jim. His name on the box. I won't say more than that. There's a letter. So, let's see what we got here. Alright, he said he didn't have enough to fill the box, so he sent some screws, which I'm guessing that is. We'll come back to that. There's some handles. I'm curious, what are the handles for? Interesting. We have some handles. Said he hasn't ever heard me mention Mother Earth news, so he sent it. Oh, heavy. Wow, he sent me a bunch of Mother Earth news. By the way, I love Mother Earth news. I just can't afford to buy magazines most of the time. Oh, Melanie, we're both going to have some serious reading fun on this stuff. Guide to Living on Less and Loving It. Hundreds of self-reliance tips. Grow and preserve your own food, Melanie. That's a good one. Freeze vegetables from your garden. Self-reliant living by example. Oh, this is all good stuff. This is all good stuff. Here, self-reliant living. More affordable solar power. Harvest rainwater. Low-cost garden beds. Use chickens in your garden. Best greenhouse kit. We're going to build a greenhouse. Here, cold frame ideas. Perfect timing right now. How to start a homestead on a budget. Should eggs be refrigerated? Good question. Start a vegetable garden. That's a springtime one. All about gardens and tomatoes. The cozy cabin. So there's some cool stuff here. Kitchen garden. Here's a kitchen garden, Melanie. Oh, Melanie. Old-fashioned homemade bread. Step-by-step sourdough. Here, I'm going to give you that now. Earn a living doing what you love. Oh yeah, that's important. Guide to country skills. Oh boy. Autumn homesteading. Perfect timing. There's a lot of good stuff here. The collector's series. Look at this. That's a big one. DIY. Building a DIY project. Real food and cooking. Gardening, homesteading, raising livestock, and natural health. There's going to be some good information because I'm getting into the fall point. We're getting into the harvest. We're getting into building the greenhouse for the winter. How to maximize your garden harvest. Never too late to get that going. The best of Mother Earth's news. So we got organic gardening, solar power, modern homesteading, DIY, natural health, real food, and raising livestock. Healthy, no-need bread. Oh, Melanie, there's one. Easy bread. Melanie makes some of the most awesome bread, by the way. We had some good stuff this weekend when we had our friends over, and Melanie got some awesome compliments. I'm going to email you. You give me your email, so I'll send you an email wondering what the handles were. What was your idea on them? But I'll definitely find use. And I guess we got some screws. I never get enough screws and fasteners out here. I don't know why. I can't ever get enough of them. If I can figure out how to open this box. You wouldn't believe how much I'm still building all the time out here. I guess it'll never end. It's just the way I am. I'm always building something. Rather than buy something, I'll build it or make it. Oh yeah, all different kinds of screws and fasteners and washers.
Oh, beautiful.
What do you got, Melanie?
All about growing sweet potatoes.
Uh-huh, let me see that. Melanie loves the sweet potatoes. She got all excited. She found some sweet potatoes at the nursery that we bought. And they'll grow and grow and grow, by the way. And you can keep on spreading them, and they'll keep on growing and adding potatoes. They don't die, right, Melanie? They just keep on going? They use them as a house plant, a decorative plant. She literally just cuts off a piece, throws it in the dirt, and they grow. Well, thank you. Hours and hours and hours of rainy day reading. Well, back to work, guys. Melanie is harvesting our herbs. She does this every day as needed for gardening or for cooking or for cooking or for drying and preserving. We have been very blessed with the herb garden. Look at the difference from when I removed the boards and we had nothing to what we have now. What a beautiful herb garden just in a single season. So it provides us with everything we need for seasoning our own foods now, and it is nice. Melanie went out and harvested all the dropped tomatoes. So there's a hole, here shows my hand next to that. It's all little ones, unfortunately. They were all young tomatoes. All of our cherry tomatoes are gone. Every one. All of them were lost. And then here we got some baby Roma tomatoes. It's sad. Here were some beefsteak tomatoes that'll never grow up. It's sad that we lost so many. Look at all of our cherries and a lot of different types. And then some of the cherries were just starting to turn ripe and we lost them all. You know, we were just going to have a harvest. We were just starting to ripen. But I'll change things for next year. Then we'll have them covered and protected. Any sensitive plants I will definitely protect all year because you just can't predict the weather up here now. Hey guys. We have a lot less birds. Oh, they knocked over the water. We just gave them water. So it's all the birds now for the meat birds. I gotta get them some water. They're scared. Oh, poor things. They I didn't want them to see what was going on, but they're a little nervous. The one's shivering. Same with the first batch. We butchered them one at a time out behind the shed and didn't let any others see what happened, but they're still nervous. Poor little things. I'll get them some more food and some water and they'll forget their worries. I think you can see the rougher soil where I've worked today. I've got a lot of topsoil off the greenhouse dig. I'm still saving stones. I'm going to make a aquaponics system, so I'm going to filter out gravel eventually, probably will, and saving the stones for gravel. So I've got to cut out the rest of this topsoil to here, and then I can start digging down. But also I'm going to start a walkway right here. Problem is this big boy is taking over a lot more territory than I had planned. So my walkways, my workspace for the walkway is cut into a little bit more than I had hoped. I might have to work the greenhouse back a few feet more so I can get down here for the walkway because of this plant. And he's digging in, so it's not like I can just move it, not without hurting it. Anyway, this one did survive, and there's some good fruit there, and a nice one there. So hopefully it'll still develop well, and bring them to what do you call it? Harvest. So I'm going to finish this here. I'm sorry, a little bit queasy. We just finished killing the birds and I don't like it at all. I know I'm weak, but it is how it is. I'm still saving stones. There's a lot of fossils here and a lot of really beautiful stones in the ground. So I am saving them as I go, which makes the process a little bit more tedious and a little more time consuming. But most of the stones are in the soil in this top section. And then once I get down below that, it'll go better and quicker. And then I'm going to sift the sand probably later on to get gravel to use for the aquaponics and see if I can use all the resources from our own land rather than trying to find something elsewhere. So I've almost got the sod off. I want to finish this little section and then I'm going to widen it out. I've already done here. I think if I could come out a little bit more at an angle and then cut off a little bit more this way because I had miscalculated when I measured it out. I wasn't thinking about the width of the pallet wood walls that I'm going to put up. So I'll staple heavy plastic onto pallets and then brace them up with cross bracing against the walls, and then there won't be cave-ins, and then the pallet wood won't rot due to the plastic sheeting on the outside. So we're getting there. Well, there it is, guys. Topsoil is off and it just started raining pretty decent, so it's time for a break. Melanie's processing chicken meat and I've been digging a hole. I'm pretty dehydrated, so I'm going to go in and get some drink, some water in me, and then come out and I'll start the doorway and a ramp down in and then start digging off this dirt. Oh wow, people, I can't believe this. It just started raining like just a minute ago. I mean, it was sprinkling when I came in. Oh, look at this. And I had my lawnmower under the, look, everything's wet. Everything's wet. Look at this. This is under the awning. It's coming, it's splattering so hard it soaked everything. Our outdoor kitchen is sopping wet. My everything's sopping wet. What a mess. Oh wow, my staples. I gotta get over and get my staples. Ah, wet, wet, wet. There's water all over the place. I'm gonna have to take that in. Oh, look here. My camera. How is this happening? There's water underneath the middle. It's hitting down so hard. Look at this. All the way around, the entire porch is sopping wet. I've got to take that in. Unbelievable. Never ever had water like this. Got paintball guns here. Oh, I got my ring off. I was shoveling. What a mess. Look at this, guys. Look at that water. Oh wow, I'm starting to think we're in a hurricane now. I was reading about Houston, and this is what it was like in Pine Bush when we had the hurricanes, and in Gardner when I lived in Gardner. This is what it was like when we had the hurricane rain. Wow. I'm not complaining, guys. I'm excited. This is just crazy rain. Look at the whole ground is standing water. Unbelievable. Look at this, people. Everything all the way through the whole porch is sopping wet under the porch. Wow, look at that. Just the road, everything is standing water. Well, I guess I'm not going to shovel for a while, not in this. I'll take a break. Well, guys, the rain turned to sprinkling, or a light rain I should say. So I hauled out 3 wheelbarrow loads of dark soil. I'm getting down to the dark sand, and under that is the light sand. I'm hauling this over to a special pile for dark soil, which I'll mix with garden compost for next year for raising the soil level farther each year. Ugh, it's hard to say. Anyway, this was heavy. Didn't look like 3 wheelbarrow loads, but there it is. That was 3 full wheelbarrow loads. But it's starting to rain harder, and we do have lightning, so I'm going in, and I guess I'm going to call it a day. Chickens took longer than planned. Took hours, but we're no experts, honestly. And we're cutting them up into portions and servings. So if that explains why it's taking so long. And I cut off all this topsoil today, which was a job. I know it doesn't look like I did much, but I didn't take but a couple coffee breaks, and that was it, really, and lunch. So there it is. Another day is done on the homestead. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Unless something comes up, talk to you later.